Hello everyone, our topic is long-run economic growth, a comparative analysis of Soslow and Romer's theories. This topic is very important because it helps us understand what drives a country's economic program over time. We will explore two well-known models: the new classical growth model by Soslow and the endogenous growth theory by Romer, and explain how they help us understand long-term growth. Our group members are Ma Lin, Ma Yizhe, Guo Sifan, and me, Zhao Xiang. In our presentation, we will give a short introduction about what long-run economic growth means and why it is important for a country. A strong and steady growth rate can help reduce poverty, raising life standards, and create more jobs. Second, we will compare the new classical growth model by Soslow and endogenous growth theory by Rome. Soslow's model says growth comes from capital, labor, and technology, but it sees technology as something outside of the country's control. Rome's theory improves this by saying that technology and new ideas come from inside the country through things like education, research, and knowledge. So countries can improve their growth by investing in R&D, human capital, and making good policies for innovation. Third, we will use Rome's theory to explain why some countries grow faster than others. We look at real data like R&D spending, number of researchers, education levels, and GDP growth. For example, countries like South Korea or Singapore grow faster because they invest more in knowledge and technology. Finally, we will give a short summary for show how Roman theory helps us better understand and improve long-run economic growth.
The slowly new classical growth model and Romer endogenous growth theory both attempt to explain the mechanisms behind long-run economic growth, but they differ fundamentally in how they view the sources and sustainability of that growth. In the slow model, long-run economic growth is driven primarily by exogenous technological progress, meaning technology implies at root determined outside the model, not influenced by economic decisions or policies. The model includes capital accumulation, labor growth, and diminishing returns to capital and labor, which lead the economic to the state growth path. In this steady state increases the capital or labor alone cannot sustain growth in output per worker. Only continuous technological advancement can. However, since technological progress is assumed to be exogenous, the model cannot explain why or how technology improves over time. In contrast, Rumor exogenous growth theory brings technology and innovation into the model as exogenous variables, meaning they result from decisions made within the economic. Rumor argues that knowledge creation, human capital development, and R&D investment are key drivers of sustained long-run growth. In his framework, ideas and technological improvements are non-rural and primarily executable, which allows for increasing returns to scale. This means that, unlike the slow model, economic growth doesn't necessarily slow down as capital accumulates. Instead, economics can grow indefinitely, provided they continue to invest in education, innovation, and technological development. Government policies, institutions, and incentives therefore play a crucial role in promoting long-run growth in the exogenous model.
And now please let me continue with this part, the reason why a country's economic growth rate is faster than another country's. In this slide, we compared the economic growth differences between South Korea and Nigeria by looking at their investment in knowledge and innovation. First, in terms of R&D expenditure, South Korea invests nearly 5% of its GDP, while Nigeria invests only 0.22%. This shows a massive difference in commitment to research and development. Next, if we look at human capital, Korea has 50,000 researchers per million people, while Nigeria only has 212. This means Korea has much stronger research workforce. Also, education plays a big role. Korea spent an average of 13.8 years in school compared to 6.5 years in Nigeria. This longer schooling support innovation and productivity. Furthermore, 98% of Korean youth enrolled in tertiary education compared to just 12% in Nigeria. And in terms of patents, Korea registered 3,650 applications in 2023, while Nigeria had only 47. These factors result in much better growth performance. From 1980 to 2022, Korea average GDP growth was 6.7%, while Nigeria's was 2.1%. Korea also experienced positive total effective productivity growth of positive 3.1%, while Nigeria's TFP actually declined by negative 0.5%. So overall, this comparison shows that knowledge-based investment and innovation are key reasons why a country can grow faster than another countries. Thank you.
Okay, to sum up, the limitation of slow model lie in treating technology as an unexplained external factor. It tells us that capital matters, but not how sustained growth truly happens. Romo theory changed the game. He shows that growth is not given, it's created through deliberate investment in education. R&D and innovation supporting in institution countries can continuously raise productivity. The comparison between South Korea and Nigeria make that clear. Despite having favored nature research, Korea commitment to knowledge creation with high R&D spending and skilled workforce and strong institution has led to far greater productivity and long-term prosperity. In the end, the key lesson is the prosperity comes from building knowledge, not rely on luck and resource. Countries that ignore that will fail behind in the world where innovation drives everything.